Yo, what's up? My name is Igimo, and I play 2K My Player on 1v1me, and this is how I came up with the gamertag Igimo. Now, it's actually a funny story. I didn't come up with it. Technically, I'm Igimo Jr. My dad is Igimo. Growing up, my dad's nickname was Igimo. His first name is Ignatius, so that's where the Iggy came from. And then Mo, just my dad grew up in South Beach, Staten Island, so like they just call each other Mo, like, yo, Mo, what's up? So he's just Iggy Mo. And then that was his nickname throughout literally his entire life. And then we used to share a console, so we used to have an Xbox 360 together, and our gamertag was always Igimo1. I ended up getting my own PS4, and what happened was my dad had a PS3 account called Igimo1, but he didn't know the password to it. And I was like, you know what? Like, I don't know what to switch my name to. I'm gonna just stay with Igimo. So that's why I don't have the 1 in my name anymore. If you knew the password, I would be Igimo1. Yeah, I just decided to keep the name. I'm technically Igimo Jr., and not a lot of people know that. So, you know, shout out to Igimo Senior, I guess.
What's up, y'all? I'm UMYP. I'm 1v1me, professional Madden and college football player. This was probably about like 8th grade, summer going into 9th grade. As a gamer, you know, you're always changing your gamer tag, especially when you're younger. And me and my boys, we were trying to get a 4-letter gamer tag, because back then, if you could have a 4-letter gamer tag, that was comp. That meant you was good at whatever game you were playing, because, you know, it was kind of rare to come by 4-letter gamer tags. So, you know, after changing my gamer tag probably like 3-4 times, you know, through my career during that time, and I was trying to get this 4-letter gamer tag, me and my boy, we sat in a party for it felt like hours, you know, spamming different combinations, trying to find 4-letter gamer tags. And it eventually came to a point where I, after doing something for so long, I decided to try new tactics. And so I decided to bash my head with my keyboard. Kid you not, like, I was just trying to get a random 4-letter gamer tag. And the 4 letters that I got was UMYP. And stuck with that, and I've been running with it since. Now it's to the point, you know, I can't change it, because that's what I'm known by. So, you know.
You know, it's your boy Stage Piece. I'm a 2K My Player partner. I've been here for almost 2.5 years. So it's really weird. So when I started playing 2K in 2K20, my first gamer tag was actually Aaron Rodgers 13. Because that was my favorite quarterback from the Green Bay Packers. A lot of people clown me, you feel me? Like, they're like, yo, this quarterback sucks. Like, you know, your gamer tag is like trash. All the online competitive people, if you say. Well, in 21, 22, I started playing a lot of stage competitively, you know, like 3s, 2s. A lot of my friends who I play with on the game and IRL, like, they're like, yo, you should change your gamer tag. I'm like, what? They're like, you should change your gamer to stage goated. So that was like my first like really like gamer tag was like related to stage. I feel like stage goated was a little like corny, if that makes sense, just because like goated and stage, I don't know, it just felt really weird. I ended up joining a clan. So at that time, I joined a clan named Top 5. So I changed my name to Stage Top 5. I feel like that gamer tag was like fire. You feel me? Like Top 5 as a whole, like a clan, was really big during like the last couple of 2Ks with the whole 2K league. Basically, I had that gamer tag a couple of maybe around 23 and then 24. And then when 25 came out, like Top 5 ended. So then I ended up coming with Stage Piece. I feel like Stage Piece was like a really good like a saying, like it just like fitted together basically. And yeah, right now everyone, you know, loves my gear tag basically.
Hi, I'm TigerWoodsville, and I play 2K Regs for 1v1me. So honestly, I didn't really choose my username. When I got into gaming when I was like 9 or 10, my dad already had like the TigerWoodsville name. Over time, I was like, why is it TigerWoodsville? He ended up saying like he just loves Tiger Woods, and then he also lived on Woodville Road growing up. So I just ended up keeping it, and I feel like now it's just a synonymous love name that like everybody calls me Tiger, and I love it. So there's no point in changing now. He did all the work. I just took it and ran with it.
What's going on, guys? I'm FreeThePenguins, and I play Madden and college football on 1v1me. The way I kind of came up with my gamer tag or or my 1v1me name isn't really like, there's no story behind it. I've had it forever. Had it since I was competing in the MCS, so like over like 6 years. So since I was in high school, basically. There's no real name behind it. I just think if you're not using your name or some kind of funny or cute gamer tag, I'm not gonna make the masked assassin. So I'm FreeThePenguins. So I made a few events playing Madden, and I can't really change it. So here we are.
Hey guys, it's Slimy Worm. I play Madden here on 1v1me. I've been partnered with 1v1me about just coming up on a year right now. As for how I got my name, Slimy Worm, well, Slimy's been my nickname since about 3 years old. Either Slimy Worm, any variation of that really. And the trick part, I've always liked Call of Duty, like before I got into Madden. My Call of Duty clan that my friends from just where I live were starting back in Black Ops 2, like 2012, was called Trick. They spelled it wrong without the K. I was the last to change my gamer tag, and that's what we made it. So it became Trick Slimy Worm because I always had Slimy Worm on my gamer tags, and the name stuck. I just didn't bother changing it, and when I got into Madden, that's what I became known as. Never wanted to rebrand. Everyone already knew me as that. But I mean, honestly, everyone just calls me some variation of that, either Trick, Slimy, Slimy Worm, Worm Slimy, Wormy, King Slime, someone called me the other day. Slimy's also the name that I go by in the car community. I run my own charitable car show called Cars and Cans, raised over $60,000 for charity. Slimy's a name I've gone by for years in the car community as well, and that's trying to use the name for everything as much as I can.